Welcome back to the Mash Paddle YouTube channel. Today we are tasting the Festbier that I brewed a few months ago. First up, let's have a look at the colour of this beer. We've got a nice golden, almost a light amber orange colour to him. The head has died down a little bit, but a nice white fluffy head with this beer. It smells amazing. It's got a real nice malty sweetness that's coming through, and that's obviously from the specialty malts that we used in this particular one. This one had Caramunich II as its specialty malts. Base malts was the Pilsner, Munich, and a little bit of Vienna was in there as well. I'm not getting a great deal of hop aroma, and it was Hallertau hops that we used in this particular beer, mostly for bittering. There was a little bit there at the end for aroma, so there is a little bit of a light sort of a melon or herbal sort of flavour coming through on the nose, but there's not a great deal. Also, this should be served in a stein glass, but I don't have one of those at the moment, so this is the closest we're going to get. Cheers. So this is a real nice malty kind of a lager that comes through. This particular beer I was hoping for a bit closer to style than what I ended up with. So originally I was aiming for a 5% beer. Missed some of the numbers along the way and only finished up with a 3.9% beer, so it's probably closer to a session fest beer. I don't think that exists, so that now does exist, so I'll lay claim to that one. The beer overall, it's actually quite a nice, easy drinking beer. In terms of flavour, it is pretty much two style for fest beers. Sweet, the malt backbone gives it a bit of slickness and smoothness to it. That little bit of hop aroma and hop flavour just adds enough to it to take away the over maltiness that you may sometimes find with some German beers, or what I've found with some German beers anyway, is that they can be quite malt heavy. This one is pretty light. I believe from memory the base malts were Pilsner, Vienna, and maybe a pale malt as well, so that's going to keep it light, and then that Caramunich just to obviously give it that gorgeous colour and that flavour coming through. As you would have seen in the brew day video, well, the video looked like everything went to plan. Reality was it didn't. As I said, I didn't hit any of the targets that I was looking to hit. So the OG was down. Final gravity wasn't on mark either. I'm going to look back on what potentially went wrong along the way. I think I probably underestimated the efficiency that I was going to get from this particular brew, and so when I put this recipe into the Brewfather app, I think I foolishly thought I was going to get a brew house efficiency of around 70-75%. When in all reality, every beer I've done has probably been closer to 60%, and for some reason this one just overshot or undershot and finished up with an efficiency at actually closer to 50%, which is disappointing, and at the end result, dropped over 1% of ABV in the end. But you know what? These things happen with brewing. Can't always be perfect, as much as I try to. Now, I've been drinking this beer for a little while. As I said, it was brewed a few months ago. You'll have seen the video. Has been up for a little while, and it's taken me a while to get around to actually do a tasting video, and it's because I actually pretty like this beer. So I had some of it in keg, and then obviously remaining in bottles. The keg's gone, it's long gone. I found this is just a really good, easy drinking beer to have on any given afternoon, especially over summer where it's been a little bit warmer and a little bit sort of muggier. This beer became the beer I was drinking while watering the lawn and watering the garden. It's just a real nice, easy drinking beer. The fact that it has come in at 3.9%, I'm actually not disappointed by. At the end of the day, I'm kind of glad it has come to that, because it means that I can drink more of it. So no, instead of having 2 or 3 glasses, I can have 4 or 5. But the fact that it's been such an enjoyable beer to drink, and it's been a wonderful drinking beer, I am inclined to brew this one again, maybe next year for Oktoberfest, and I'll try and schedule it so it's actually ready for October and not ready for November, December. And I think the recipe wise I would probably keep the same. I may mix up hops next time round. I might even use maybe like Sparge as a bittering hop, and then maybe Hallertau as an aroma hop, just to see how that plays out, or play around with the hop profile with it a little bit until I get something that I'm really happy with. But having said that, I'm fairly happy with this particular beer as it is anyway. So if you do want to make this beer, as I said, I'll have a link to the video in the comments section below. Go back, have a bit of a watch. I'll also include the recipe again in the comments, so you can recreate this one yourself, and hopefully you'll have a little bit better luck than I did in terms of actually hitting your targets and getting it to the 5% that it should be. So thank you very much for watching today. If you like what you've seen, or you like the videos that I've put up on the channel so far, please like, comment, subscribe. That would be really, really helpful. And if you've got any tips, suggestions or ideas for future content, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys want to see. Thank you very much. Cheers. Catch you again next time.